This week in the field, reminding myself why I picked up a camera in the first place. Hey everybody, I'm Scott Davenport. Welcome to In the Field. This week I wanted to talk about getting back to your roots and reminding yourself, why did you pick up a camera in the first place? Because I reminded myself of that recently. A few weeks ago, I was with one of my photo students out at Windansea Beach, one of my favorite stretches of coast in San Diego. We're practicing some long exposures, and it was a great morning. Just wonderful types of waves, all sorts of cool things happening on the rocks, and had a really nice time. Now, when I'm teaching, I'm not shooting. It's rarer that I'll take the camera out of the bag, so I didn't take any photos myself that day, but is so just, reaffirming of, this is why I like photography. I went back out the next morning just for myself, just to go get a few photos. Let me show you a little bit of the clips I took, and then I'll show you a couple of photos I came away with. I'm out to Windansea Beach for just that kind of a calm, serene look at the ocean today. As much as it's very loud, as I'm taking the shots, I'm doing some longer exposures, so the ocean's getting smoothed out. And you can see here, if I pop open what's on the camera, it's just an example of what's coming through. And it just becomes nice and calm and just very relaxing. There's not going to be a brilliant sunrise today. The sky is empty. The sun's going to be coming up to the south over there. And it's just about finding nice forms and shapes. Having some fun. The tide's still rolling up. Sun's almost up. But that's really not the interesting part for today. What I'm watching is right around the center of this frame here. As I was standing out there a few minutes ago, and the surf's rising up, we're getting some more splash up onto the rocks. Let's see if this wave's going to be able to get enough up there. A little bit, not a ton. That can make some very interesting patterns leading back toward these rocks I was shooting just a few moments ago with the longer exposures. I'm going to get back down in there and try to wait this out a little bit. It is going to be a waiting game because you can see right now, surf is flat. Every once in a while, there's a series of waves that come in and get some nice spills going on over the rocks. And so that will be the remaining goal. So I've captured the one, and actually this might give you an idea of what I've been hitting here. There we go. So getting a little bit of spill up and around the foreground here. I'm going to just hang out for a little bit longer and see about getting one more shot with a wave crashing over this rock that's kind of in center frame here. And I might blend a couple in post. That one would have been a good one, but unfortunately I'm recording video right now. I'll have to wait a little bit longer. I didn't have the same exact tides as I did the previous day. These were a little bit more subdued, so it took a little longer to get that wave to come crashing up over that one particular rock I wanted. But that was okay. And all in all, the shoot was 45 minutes, maybe, max. It was completely relaxed. It was just a simple pleasure, enjoying the time out there. I got a couple of photos I came away with that I'm happy with. There's one here that I was, you saw working there. I was trying to get that wave to finally come up over the edge, and it finally did. And then this one other one you have seen if you watch the live edit from a couple of weeks ago or so. This empty frame of a shack that's normally covered in palm fronds. So just with a nice, relaxed, I'm not particularly expecting to get the epic shot type outing, but it was just a nice time out with the camera and enjoying being outdoors. So the tip of the week is, if you're struggling with your photography right now, or maybe you're just not feeling overly inspired by what you're creating, and that's okay, that's natural, and I would encourage you to take a step back, relax, and think about, why did you pick up the camera in the first place? If you're like me, chances are it's just you liked taking photos and you didn't know anything about exposure compensation and aperture settings and compositional rules and all that type of stuff, because I know I didn't when I first enjoyed taking pictures, and I'm glad I know those things now, of course. But just taking that step back and reminding yourself, I just want to go out and be with my camera and not worry about getting that epic shot. Just having a good time. And I think the good photos will start to flow from that again. That brings us to the end of this week's In the Field episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did, let me know somehow. Share this with a friend. Share it on social media. And keep those questions coming in. It's always great to know that people are watching, people are interested, and that I can help you along your photographic journey, because I can tell you your questions certainly help me on mine. And that's the whole point. We help each other out. We all get better together. Well, until next time, my name is Scott Davenport, and happy shooting.